Greetings, greetings. Peace, hotel. This is Dijihidi and Anubis Temple. I'm gonna talk to you today about this is a weather warrant. Today's supposed to be 60 degrees today. But of course it's like in the 30s, 25s, it's freezing. The weatherman's not even the weatherman no more. The weatherman don't know the weather. He was never the weatherman. He's just doing what the old wrinkled man sitting in a monkey suit, sitting in the building looking like Mr. Burns off The Simpsons. Listen to him. Tell him what it is, what to do. Tell him what to say. I want you guys, pay attention to the 10-day forecast. I've been saying this. Every time it gets 50s, in the 50s to the 60s, they make it rain. Yesterday was supposed to be like 60s too. They made it rain the morning before. Today's supposed to be 60. They made it snow overnight. It was so cold, because it's wintertime. So they use that as to an advantage. It ended up snowing overnight. The weatherman didn't even know the so-called weatherman didn't even know it was going to snow. Because he's not the weatherman. He didn't know there's going to send like 100 planes overnight and spray chemtrails. Whatever. And make artificial clouds. You see, came up this morning. It was all cloudy as hell. I'm about to show you guys the 10-day the weather, the 10-day forecast. Oh, see, it changed again. See, like I said, the weather, they don't even know the weather. Okay, yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna give y'all an example of what I'll be talking about. This is what I'm talking about. See, yeah, my phone got cracks in it, it'll mess up, but hey, you can see past that. It's a tool, it's a device. It happens. Okay, you see, I was like the 10-day forecast. Before they had it, saying the next 3 4 days is supposed to be cloudy and raining like 90% straight because the last 2 days today and the last 2 days supposed to be 60 degrees. So since they were successful at making it, real successful at making it real cold this morning, they changed up. They changed the forecast. Is that a coincidence or what? They made it rain overnight, so it ended up snowing, so it was real freezing. So I'm standing there, say the sun's facing on me, facing me, like the camera's facing me. If I'm facing the sun, if I look at the sun, the heat's coming from the sun. Away from the sun, that's where all the cold's coming from. That's where all the ice is on the ground. Remember when I say you keep the grounds cold, you keep the planet cold. That's how you cool the planet or freeze the planet to death or whatever. Turn it to ice ball. That's what they're doing. They keep the planet, never let the ground dry up. Never let the ground dry up. They keep the ground muddy, slushy, and wet, nasty, and muddy and cold. So that's why it was so windy and cold, because you got the heat. The sun is always hot. Sun's never cold. That's why even in the wintertime, you say in the sun, you're like, oh man, it feels good right here. The sun is always sending and shining his heat to the planet. The cold comes from the planet. The cold don't come from the sun. Never did came from the sun. It came from space and the planet itself. So, because the cold stays down, heat rises up. But the sun, but the sun is sending, while the sun's sending its heat to the earth, to the ground, while the ice is on the ground, that cold is blowing, right? It's blowing up, because you got the ground solid, so it's going to blow elsewhere. It's blowing away. It's trying to get get the cold out of here. So that's why the heat's coming from, coming from my back while I'm facing the sun. So you turn around, you face the cold wind, because the cold winds, that's where it's like, it's the side where the sun is not on. Plus that's where all the cold is at the ground. Where pretty much. So that's why they know what they're doing. Yeah, we had a sun breakage because they reached their temperature. They reached their goal. It was like it felt like 20 degrees negative. Like 10 degrees out there with the wind chill. It was freezing. Earlier this morning it was real. Yeah, that was yesterday morning. But earlier this morning too it wasn't that bad then. Yeah. It's got colder and colder, but yeah, that was yesterday. It was real warm. Then all of a sudden, it just got real cold when it started raining and whatever. Because that's what happens when it rains. They know what they're doing. You cool off the ground, the cold rises up off, on the ground. It keeps everything cold. You know what I mean? It pushes the heat out. That's why when it gets windy, when the summertime in the thunderstorm, it gets real windy. You feel the cold. Same thing when the wintertime. It just without the electricity. You feel the wind, the cold wind, you feel the heat and all at the same time. It's just a storm without the electricity in the winter. You feel the heat, without no, that's why you have cold wind. You gotta have to have cold and heat wind, you gotta have you gotta have the opposite blowing. That's what makes it blows. It's the opposite, it's like a charge. So, yeah. It's ridiculous. Like, yeah, yeah, the guys who's running this, the Mr. Burns looking guys, like the Officer Simpsons wearing monkey suits, they don't care about what's going outside. They sit in the building all day. They don't care about nature. They don't care about none of that crap. All they care about is reversing everything and making it hard and everything, making people depend on them, keep running to them. That's why they making it extra cold and everything else, keeping the ground wet, never let the ground dry up. Always keeping it wet. You know what I mean? Yeah, because like it, because it's like it takes how long it takes to cool off the planet. It don't, like cool off, cool off the planet. You can't cool off the planet in one day. So it takes days to cool off the planet. It takes days. So that's why they keep it raining, 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 raining. Okay, they want the advantage. Every time it gets warm, like it was today and yesterday. It was supposed to be. They had the advantage to keep it cool. So that's why you see different. You see something in the weather, they'll say something, then it be something different. Later, because they don't know what they're talking about. Like today, now say it's 40, partly sunny, partly cloudy. Tomorrow, it's 46 degrees and it's pure cloudy. Then you got Friday, cloudy. But this morning it said, it said today raining, 90%. Tomorrow, 90%. Friday, 90. 60%. No, now like I said, now it all changed. That's what I'm talking about. The weatherman is not even the weatherman. Like I said, they don't know what the hell he's talking about. Because they go by with them airplanes, people flying them airplanes on their what they doing and what they're going to do. They're the one knowing all this, all everything we had, all this snows. A lot of people say, "Oh man, when did it snow?" Nobody don't know about it. They didn't know it was coming. Yeah, it's artificial. It's all artificial weather. It's fake. It's fake. All this crap is fake. That's what I'm saying. No, it's fake. No, yeah, it's fake. It's fake. Extra cold, extra ice, and all that. No, it's supposed to be it's supposed to be warmer, real warm. The trees are already budding there. They want to slow, stop that down, stop that. They don't care. The Mr. Burns crew, nah, they like no, no. Sitting there with their old wrinkled, degenerated bodies with the wrinkled hands. You know what I mean? Hey, no, calling the shots, pushing the buttons and stuff in their little monkey suits. Sitting in the buildings with their little so-called coats and everything, so-called secret society or whatever you want to call it. The guys who calling the shots, with them airplanes and everything. Y'all need to get it. No, y'all need to get a life. It's ridiculous. Y'all mutants and y'all got to treat the world like this. Everybody on the planet is mutants want to live like that. Yeah, we nature people. Man. We want to be out in the nature. We won't be in no monkey building synthetic. It depend on synthetics. Everything y'all do is synthetic, medication synthetic. Y'all mutants. And y'all depend on meds and everything else. So y'all synthetic bulls. Yeah, that's why y'all weird, backwards. Gotta live off another damn species. Gotta eat meat. Gotta live off another species milk, cow milk. Y'all weird. And tell and better than other people in cultures, you need cow milk. You can't live without it. You need meat. You can't live without it. Got people believing that damn wacko psycho shit. This shit's stupid. Nonsense. Believing you need a doctor. You need insurance. Yeah, you need Mr. Burns insurance. He got doctors actually in prison right now for lying to people. African Americans talking about they need you need a dialysis and giving them this and that because you got cancer and high sugar diabetes and you got these people taking all these dialysis going and almost dying and dying. Having this poison going into the bloodstreams and getting kidney transfers and all that because the man say you need it. There you have it. So yeah, yeah. Like I said, they in war. They've been at war, war with the sun, war with the weather. It's ridiculous. Y'all need to stop it. I'm here, you know what I mean? I'm here to tell y'all this. Because either way, y'all don't stop. We and I'm going to stop you. This is the Jahidi and Anubis temple. See you next time.